So I had been feeling really fatigued for a while, and like most women thinking, oh, I just need more sleep, I need to look at my hormone levels, my vitamins. I wasn't thinking it was anything major. I thought I really needed to exercise more. And I woke up July 7th, a Saturday after the 4th of July, in unbelievable jaw pain. Managed to run an errand because of course things had to be done for family and friends, and came home and was in such pain. And I called a friend who also happens to be a nurse by trade, and she said, you know, I want to get you to the emergency room. And she even wanted to call an ambulance. Mind you, I'm on the floor, curled up in fetal position because of jaw pain. And while things had calmed down a little bit, thanks to her relaxing words and a little bit of prayer, she still wanted me to go to the ED, understandably. I walked in, I was immediately taken back to a room, EKG, blood work was done. Now mind you, they all came back normal. And in fact, 6 months prior to this, I'd had all my blood work done, everything was normal. I'd had a CT scan a couple of years ago, no plaque. So the staff here really listened to me, and they just asked me lots of questions. And then Dr. Euler came in and asked me lots of questions about my fatigue and about when the jaw pain occurred. And they wanted to know about family history, of which I do have family history, but I'm 41. And it was just 3 weeks past my birthday. I thought, I am fine. And he said, we want to admit you for a nuclear stress test. And I said, oh, okay, well, I've got a lot to do this weekend. Can I not go home and come back for the stress test after my work retreat, my half-day work retreat on Monday? I'll come in. He said, no, you're gonna stay. And he was very kind about it. And of course, I kept pushing because I really thought I need to go home. And he kindly said, you know, well, if you leave, it's against medical advice, which also means you pay the full bill. So I decided perhaps I would stay. That was a good idea in the end. And they had run chest x-rays. They quickly got me admitted to the hospital. I went up to what's called the cardiac observation unit. And very quietly, they had been taking they'd run another EKG, they were running more blood work, and unbeknownst to me, something was up. And suddenly there are, in a very efficient, calm manner, there are about 5 to 8 people around my bed. And I realized something's going on. And at that time, I thought, okay. And they're being very respectful because there are wires going everywhere, things that have to happen. And they're sharing with me, they just feel it's time I go down to the cath lab. They've seen something they want to take a look at. And so we very quickly go down to the cath lab. And it was not until we left the cath lab that Dr. Ballard shared with me and my family that my right coronary artery was 99 to 100% blocked. And while I had been sitting in the cardiac observation unit, I had suffered a major heart attack. That thanks to serious, quick intervention, had a minor result. And I was wheeled to this wonderful team in the critical care unit, and 2 days later home, and followed by a team to ensure that Piedmont ensured that I got better so I could live my best life now and not be defined by a disease. And it's because Dr. Euler and others said, you don't go home. And it's interesting to think, it wasn't an elephant on the chest. There was no stabbing pain of the chest. It was fatigue and jaw pain. Had they sent me home, it would have been a really different result.